Hello, welcome to episode 94. Where we are soul searching this week and with the current events on Raw and SmackDown, and as we head to Elimination Chamber, which takes place on Saturday. Joined by Brian and Lewis as always. Thank you guys for joining us here on Ring Takes. We're here, man. We're here. How do you guys feel today?
Pretty good.
Another day, another dollar, right?
Wait, let me just ask. Are you guys souls intact? Are you guys getting onto your souls here? Are you?
I mean, I could sell it and get everything I want, you know. I mean,
just write it on a piece of paper like Millhouse.
I don't know.
You won't break my soul. So.
Let's get into it, man. Of course, we have The Rock here. Will Cody Rhodes sell his soul to the final boss? On SmackDown, they had their face-off where Cody Rhodes was supposed to be in the six-man tag match. There with, I forgot, Braun Strowman and Damian Priest versus the Bloodline there. That didn't happen because he had to come out and talk to the final boss, The Rock, who made his appearance and known on Twitter and Instagram. Basically, he's kiboshing Cody Rhodes six-man tag. Sorry, guys. Six-man tag there on SmackDown to face off with him in the ring and have a one-on-one talk. What do you guys make of this, of The Rock? I can't even get through this. I guess you want to say move into corporate mode, move into the corporation mode with Vince McMahon-esque type tactics.
I think he's morphed into Shang Tsung and wants to collect everyone's soul. I think he's starting the Mortal Kombat tournament, and that's where he's picking his champion.
That's where we're at.
Yep. That's what we're
the
going.
chamber's just set up.
It's actually to the death now, so you know.
Yeah.
Oh man, but what do you guys make of the Rock, the final boss, CEO WWE?
All right.
Saying that he wants
I don't know if
Cody
you
Rhodes.
mind if I go first, Brian.
All right, now go ahead, Lewis, please. Floor is yours.
I don't know. It's funny with these like segments. I always have to it's like I process it in the moment, and honestly, in the moment in this segment, I didn't enjoy it because it's like I understood what he was doing, but it was just so vague and beating around the bush that I was just like, can you just say like what you want? Like you just be no. Oh, we're this. Oh, we're great friends. Oh, no, it's not that. And it's just like, get to the fucking point. Like, and one of my friends, like, he was like texting me. He was like,
"You have to stretch for time, Lewis. That's what's most important. You have to stretch for time."
That stretch for time. He's cutting time out of other people's matches. That's what he's doing. But I mean. Honestly, if what they were even like hinting at, like, you know, everybody I feel like for a while has been like, Cody needs to turn heel. We need Homelander Cody. And it's just like, yeah. There has to be like this cannot be just I want you to be my champion. Like that turning. I feel like it has to be something really worth turning. You know, it's like he has the title. So it's
yeah.
What is The Rock actually really offering me followers?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're offering me? You're offering me the position I'm basically already in? It'd be one thing if he didn't have the title. He's like, if you align with me, you'll get the title. Like that would make more sense, and that I would clearly, because even with the segment on Monday with Rollins, it's like, don't tell me you're considering it. It's like, why would he even consider it? He has it. It doesn't make sense.
There's absolutely no reason for him to consider it. None whatsoever.
Just because you guys are buddy now after he whooped each other's ass at Mania and beforehand, like it doesn't make sense for him to be like, yes, I'll be your champion. Like
I've been saying with The Rock since his return, none of it makes sense. No. And it's nice to see The Rock in small doses, but now we're going to get him for what, essentially a month leading up to WrestleMania. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
I'm fine with him being Vince McMahon in power type boss, final boss. Like, now I'm going to make your life a living hell because of the turnouts at WrestleMania, because of what you did to my family, XYZ. That will be fine if he just said that. But now this whole little vague shit and hey, we're good friends and laughing and all this cheering shit, and then all of a sudden going, oh no, I don't want to fight you, which would probably be the best option at this point. Like The Rock just going, hey, I want to fight you for the belt and enter. As I said, I already said that's not The Rock should enter the Royal Rumble. I think he should pull a fast one at the Chamber and then screw over whoever wins the Chamber. And says I'm heading to WrestleMania and like pins him and fights him in the match after they just fought like for an hour. That would be awesome if he did that. But right now, it's just like, if he's going to play that character like Vince McMahon, I'm fine with that. But it has to make sense. Him asking Cody for his soul when he already has the title, and maybe this is just a way for Cody to get over as a babyface even more. Because it's like, no, I'm not going to sell my soul to you. That's the only thing that makes sense. And then have one of the other competitors in the Chamber sell their souls to The Rock to win the title.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Okay. So to play devil's advocate, as far as you Daniel saying that like the stories doesn't really make sense. Mm-hmm. To go back to the Raw after WrestleMania with another awkward ass promo between Rock and Cody Rhodes when Rock handed Cody that which apparently we saw end up being the watch, and he said don't break my heart again. So we fast forward all the way to now, Elimination Chamber. Now Rock wants Cody to be his champion, and I think we're all predicting that Cody is going to say no. Then we're going to get what you would expect with Rock being the corporate Vince McMahon like heel. Then moving forward, then it makes sense. I think like now. With what we saw in the promo and how awkward and long it was, it really is kind of hard to piece it together because, like Lewis said, Cody Rhodes, WWE champion, already at the top, already finished his story. What exactly is the next level that Rock can bring him to? So why would he even consider it? So I understand that point, but this is WWE logic. Cody Rhodes is not the name that The Rock is, so Rock wants to bring him to that level. So I'm guessing that's the logic, right?
I mean, see, I understand like what Dan said. Like, I understand Cody saying no, and then boom, him getting somebody else, and then that leads to like Cody's downfall, and then we get a new heel champ, or we get somebody else become champ. Like I see that easily being done with like Drew, or even crazier could be with Punk. Like,
Ding, 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 ding.
Exactly. I see it easily being done with Punk because we've seen heel Punk. Heel Punk is amazing. He had the longest before Roman, he had the longest current like WWE run ever.
In modern era, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he was a great heel with Paul Heyman and all that. And it's like you can use, but I don't know. I think like I said, in the moment, I just didn't like the delivery. It was super vague. Like he couldn't have just said like, "I want you to be like aligned, like be on my side." Like this whole like once he said, "I want your soul," like I'm like, come on, are we like in like a video game or something? Like what do you or
now the only way this makes sense to me, if Cody Rhodes was to turn heel and go corporate, was if it was a weird way to get back at Triple H.
For what?
For all the history, Cody Rhodes was held down by Triple H in the past. Yeah, remember the whole thing with the hammer on the chair, smashing it when he went to AEW and all that stuff, and just saying, "Screw you guys! You guys didn't believe in me at first, and I had to go away and come back."
Was that really Triple H's fault? Was he in charge of creative when he was in the whole Stardust thing? Wasn't that more Vince?
I mean, yes, but not even just him smashing the throne, but even go further back. Like there was an actual storyline when Triple H was was the leader of the Authority, and he was keeping Cody Rhodes, Goldust, and Dusty Rhodes, keeping them all down, which led to that tag team match with Roman and Seth when they were in the Shield, and that's how they got contracts. So there is actually like a history they could go back to if Cody was to turn heel.
But my whole thing is like, is that enough right now to do that? Like, that's the only thing. Like, that's the only silver lining I can see where Cody's like, hey, you guys didn't believe in me. I did have to go away. Like, I had to fight to be champion. And you guys are still obsessed with the bloodline. Maybe there's something that can happen. But I'm just like, I don't see it right now. Now, if we're playing devil's advocate on the other side where Cody doesn't sell his soul, the other chamber members can be like, yeah, I'll sell my soul for a spot and to win the championship. And I thought that would be a better thing if this was The Rock, maybe even at the Rumble, kind of planting seeds a little bit. As we got to the chamber, he goes to each person and goes, hey, if you win, you're siding with me, right? Like, you're going to be on my side, right? And try to get one of those guys to be on his side. A Cena, hey, this can be your final chance at glory. CM Punk, hey, this can be the glory you always wanted. Logan Paul's an asshole anyway. Like, what do you have left to lose? Seth Rollins is like like from that standpoint, I would understand it, but we'll see what happens, man. This whole soul searching thing is just like, hey, I want your soul is like, it's random.
It's literally like it was written out of like a movie script, like
exactly.
I want your soul. Like, come on, man.
And I'll tell you guys what my first impression was when he actually said the line. My first thought was, nigga, you Diddy now? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? That's what we doing now?
That's probably where he got it from. Yeah, he is working with his movie. He is working with like the movie guy, right? Like the script guy or whatever. It could be.
I don't know, but I mean, like I get the other half. Like, you know, Cody obviously, if Cody doesn't accept it, it's great stories for anybody else in the chamber and be like, nah, I'm gonna do it. I want to get to that next level because, like, for me, the ones that make it the most sense is either Drew or Punk, because Drew, same thing, has a history with The Rock in terms of like the contract. He gave him the sword and all that stuff. Like, he already went big to get him to stay, and now be like, now's the time, you know, be my guy, you know, and actually give Drew a legitimate run, especially after last year's WrestleMania. You know, like, that is a good story enough in that there. And if you have Rock and Drew kind of screw Cody, that kind of gets him away from the title, and then he has to like fight his way back up and all that stuff. And then you have other areas that you can venture off with Drew and everything and other people and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So regardless of what happened, somebody is turning heel in this situation. Somebody.
Yeah.
Definitely. Someone has to turn heel in order for this to even make sense, in order for it to work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just don't like.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. I just don't like The Rock stealing Karrion Kross's gimmick. I just don't like that at all. I just don't like it at all. I think it's a cheap trick.
And I just want to say, yo, I just want to say it was very frustrating at that press conference where The Rock pretty much had stated that him and Cody didn't necessarily need to have a match within their feud. Motherfucker, yes, y'all do. What do you mean you guys don't have to have a match? That your feud is unique the way it is, where you guys don't have to have a match. No, you guys do need to have a match. I mean, as soon as you pinned him at this match's WrestleMania, that screamed out that eventually you guys need to have a one-on-one match. So look, all that he's talking about, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and even what he referenced, like the slap and everything, and then, you know, obviously taking the title away from the family, there's plenty of reasons why they could fight, like, easily.
I just want more power in my company. I hate you. I don't want you to have the title. Shit, even Vince fought Austin multiple times. Even Vince fought Austin.
But this is also my thing. Like, if I hope that he's not just getting into this role just for Mania, and then it's like he's just going to be coming around every Mania for this type of position. You know, it's just like if you're really going to do it,
that's what he's going to do, though. That's exactly what he's going to do, especially with that he's going to be in this new Martin Scorsese movie. What is it that's coming up? I
don't even know.
Yeah, he just got casted in some big uptime movie. So you know that's how he's going to be, only showing up for like.
Yeah, he's like a Hawaiian crime boss.
Yeah,
in that.
So you know he's gonna take that time. It's only during WrestleMania season you get consistency from him. After WrestleMania season, he's out.
He should just commit back to wrestling. Just be, because I think that's what WWE is kind of going for with this, is to have that Vince McMahon type of person in control, because Adam Pearce is whatever he's there on Raw. Like, he tries to keep things afloat. Nick Aldis has a little bit more of a steady hand and things, but it's just like, I feel like they're missing that presence because it just worked. It worked in WCW. It worked in WWF. It's worked for so long that they're probably just going to go back to that gimmick. And it's like, we don't really have a heel authority
Bring
figure.
Eric Bischoff back.
But no, just
he said he's good.
If we do get The Rock in that type of role, we need him back full time at least every couple of weeks to be on and be consistent asshole.
But at the same time, he doesn't want to travel that WWE schedule like that either.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope this works because it's like The Rock. I'm just tired of all these like vague, out of whack type of storylines that he's in, and it's just like, have any of these promos been good? No, I don't think so. So it's like
he hasn't even addressed his stuff in the past. The whole like,
we still don't know what that means.
Did we talk about this on the Raw? The debut Raw on Netflix when we talked about Rock bringing it, and we said that shit needed to stop moving forward. Here we go again. This is another example. Like, bro, like, yo, it's
get
okay.
To the point.
Yeah, get to the point. Bro, it's okay. Like, yo, okay, you're 50-something years old. You ain't got it like the way you used to have it back in the early 2000s. All right? Your memory is not the same. Your mind's not the same. Yo, bro, if you need bullet points, go back to the bullet points. Like, you don't need to be going out there just going off cuff because you sound awkward as hell. You always repeating yourself. And I actually was sitting there watching the promo, actually getting nervous for him because I thought he made no sense at some points. And it's just like, bro. Like, come on, man, just get to the point, man. Come on.
And
this happens all the time.
Even when he goes at the crowd, the whole use STD infested your burn, like it doesn't even come off like authentic, like a young Rock used to, in that time. It's just like, come on, nobody's really talking shit to the crowd. Like, I mean, they are, but like, and the way he's doing it, it doesn't process the same to me, at least.
First of all, he insults the same crowd that he came out to.
Like,
what was that Little Wayne beat that he came out to? So it's like, you just try to get them on your side.
This dude was flipping between babyface and heel like multiple times. Like, first he comes out as a babyface, then he ends up announces WrestleMania in New Orleans. Then he flips back to being a heel. Like, damn,
first of all, we didn't need The Rock to announce that it's in New Orleans. No. We didn't need that. They usually just do a promo. They just usually do a promo at WrestleMania. That's all they usually do. Hey, this is where next year's WrestleMania is going to be. Yep. New Orleans. We don't need The Rock for that. Like, I think it's overexposure for The Rock every single time he comes out, even if it's once every couple months, because it's just so bad. But shit, man, I don't know. But we'll see if Cody Rhodes sells his soul on Saturday. Let's get into the actual Elimination Chamber picks this weekend. First, let's give Toronto's very own Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. What do you guys make of this matchup that just randomly happened? Obviously, this is a showcase for Trish Stratus. But what do you guys think about this one? Who do you guys have in this one?
The beauties of being in Canada and wrestling in Canada. Even though Lewis is not a fan of one of the female wrestlers that currently are with WWE from Canada, but
who is he not a fan of? Who is Lewis not a fan of? Who do you hate, Lewis?
I mean, is she on the card?
No, exactly. So
she's nowhere to be found.
No, she's not on the card, but only being mentioned because we're in the country of Canada. But obviously, like Daniel said, obviously this match is obviously just a showcase, and obviously to me a tribute for Trish Stratus, and obviously this is one of those matches where the baby faces will come out on top. Mm-hmm. So on SmackDown we got Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton. We got that title match. Are we going to be doomed to run that back again? Because the way
it needs to happen, it ended in disqualification.
Ended in disqualification, so we know eventually they're gonna run it back. But I'm just now. Obviously, we got Tiffany and Charlotte for WrestleMania. But do you think along the road to WrestleMania they're gonna do that match one more time?
Yeah,
it has to happen. Right. Could have
All right, so if that's indeed the case, then Tiffany and Trish are definitely gonna go over in this match. So I got I got Tiffany and Trish. Yeah, like this is just like the 6-man tag from WrestleMania with the Pride facing the Final Testament. How if we had known ahead of time that Bully Ray was going to be the special guest referee, that Snoop was going to be on commentary, we all would have picked the Pride to win because I think we all picked the Final Testament.
Yeah,
who's the Pride?
Like one of those.
Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, they call themselves the Pride?
Yeah, they did.
That's how uninterested I was. I didn't even know what they called themselves.
Oh man!
Obviously, so we knew all that stuff ahead of time. We would have picked them. So same thing here. Trish, Canada, they get
it was a simple hoorah for Canada because Canadian superstars. I mean, wrestlers are like gods over there. So we already know Trish is gonna get that pop. I know Dan's going to be like, wow, but it's like, what do you get from Nia and Candice winning?
One, this is where, playing devil's advocate, Charlotte can come out and cost them the match.
That too.
She can be the biggest heel in Canada.
It's one thing you got with Trish is added to the match because she cost.
No, I mean, you can do two things, Will. That can set up Nia Jax facing Tiffany again, so we get that match. You get that final blow off, and Nia can say, "Hey, I pinned you. One, I pinned you. One, I got disqualified in our first match. So I need my rematch that I haven't gotten as yet. Now I have rights to that match." Charlotte can be like, "Hey, I fucking screwed Tiffany Stratton," because we really don't know the reason why she's even facing Tiffany Stratton at all. Really, nothing could have been built.
Excites her.
Oh, wait a minute. If I remember that match correctly, didn't Tiffany win by disqualification? Because Candice LeRae got involved.
Yeah. But Nia didn't get the fair shot. It ended in disqualification.
All right.
So they've been doing this lately, where people have just been getting DQ'd on purpose, and they're like, "Yeah," and it's like, what do you do? I'm like, what you lose?
Wins and losses don't matter anymore, Lewis. Only the story.
No, it's stupid because it's like they did it with American Made, where they purposely disqualified themselves, and I'm like,
this makes no sense. You didn't get the belt. You didn't win.
At least that's probably the one good thing Vince did, is that when you cheated, you actually won the titles. I mean,
or at least set up an injury angle. Like, hey, I didn't win, but now I want to beat you up and hurt your pride, and now you're going to be the babyface champion. Be like, yeah, I'm going to face you at some point with an injury. That's usually how it sets up. But it's just like a lot of these matches, as you said, with American Made, that end up in disqualification. Is like, you didn't win, you didn't get the belts. That's the goal. That's the whole point of you even challenging for the title.
You want to beat their ass by hitting them with the belt or a chair, but it's like, you're not winning.
The frustration, you put them away, so fuck it.
Basically, they're like, screw this. I don't need to win. I'll just kick their ass.
We can't do it.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm going Tiffany and Trish. I was going to try to make a case for Nia and Candice, and I'm probably going to kick myself because that's probably that way they're going to go. But I'm going to go Tiffany and Trish. They're in Canada. Everyone loves Tiffy and Trish time. Is that the shirt that they made, essentially? So,
did they already?
Yeah, they already got the branding up. WWE is the best in the business at creating a T-shirt in 10 seconds. So,
already got the photos advertising the shirts, the shirts and everything. Disgusting wrestling fans, you already know how that goes. So, go ahead.
Tiffy and Trish time. We all unanimously pick Tiff and Trish. Let's keep moving on here to something that's crazy. The unsanctioned match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn there. Who do you guys have in this one? Obviously, this is a blood feud. This is something that we've been wanting in the past in a better capacity. We're going to get it this Saturday at Elimination Chamber in an unsanctioned match. It has gotten so heated so fast that it's come to a fight to the death. What do you guys make of this matchup, and who do you guys have?
Before we begin, Lewis, how do you define an unsanctioned match?
It's just no disqualification.
Okay.
You just don't know the stakes here, Lewis, and you're always arguing for stakes in matches and stuff like that. This is the highest stakes in a match.
We explained it last week. I told you. The company is not liable for what happened.
For whatever happens, injury, harm, death, Lewis, it's unsanctioned.
And a
So you're
regular
saying,
no
so you're saying
disqualification match,
if
the company
they one of them
is
breaks
liable.
their neck, the WWE is not going to tend to them. They're just going to leave them there,
Yeah.
die.
Hey, they're
I mean,
not liable.
if there's a second ref at ringside, I mean, they can come in and like they can carry him to the back. I mean,
if they put the X up, if they put the
I mean,
X
realistically,
why
Daniel,
would there even
realistically,
be a ref? Why would
exactly,
there even be a ref? It's unsanctioned. They
Because
don't
realistically,
even
Daniel,
believe
if it's
in it.
unsanctioned, there is no
They don't
X.
acknowledge it.
I
Nothing.
mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to provide medical assistance to them, but they're just not liable.
They can't. It's unsanctioned.
they?
They're not responsible. They technically
They don't need to
going by
provide
unsanctioned
medical
rules.
attention.
No.
They're not liable.
Exactly. Exactly.
To the
But
death, Lewis.
there's a ref there just to count, but literally that's all he's doing.
What did they say at the beginning of the show? WWE is just turning into Mortal Kombat. Like you got Shang Tsung as The Rock, and now you got Scorpion and Sub-Zero trying to kill each other. It's writing itself.
Essentially.
Yep.
That's a fight to the death between two former friends. We all know their history in what was that, Ring of Honor? As El Generico and Kevin Steen. That's a long time ago. Basically brewing up in 2025. Damn, that was such a long time ago. But what do you guys make of this? What do you guys have? This is a long brewing thing that should have. And it's weird because we did say after their WrestleMania 39 win, like they're tied together forever, like they're never going to be able to go against each other. And 2 years later, they're going against each other.
We did say
that.
We all did say that, like after they won the titles, that like that was the reality. But now, like you said, 2 years later, what a difference 2 years make. But here's the thing about this team. Go ahead, Lewis. You want to say something?
Their story is crazy, like at least up until this point, because this is why I'm picking Kevin Owens to win, because it's like he makes a lot of sense in the sense of like, I helped Cody, me and Sammy won.
Oh no! The Kevin is right shirt is right.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And it's like it's crazy that like it's basically the whole, you see yourself live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And it's like, I tried to be this good guy, help everybody else, and I did, and they succeeded. But now look, they're going back on everything that I helped them build or win. I helped Cody win. He teams up with Roman. We won with Sammy. He teams back up with Roman again. It's like, what the hell was all that for? And and the crazy part is that they're not acknowledging. Oh well, we needed to take out Solo. Oh, was Solo really that bad? Did he do half of what Roman did? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, Jacob Fatu in his stable. Of course he was dead. Like, come on, man.
But I mean, did they take them out as bad as how Roman and the Usos two were taking everybody out? Roman ran KO over with the golf cart. I didn't see this new bloodline do anything like that.
I'll just skip ahead and say Roman Reigns won, defeated all you guys in your home countries, cheated you guys. And for 4 years he did this. And you guys just team up with him and try to help him back and help him get back to Ulafala and like
because Solo was so terrible, right? He was mean. He was
just trying to feed his family. I don't understand the issue.
I don't know. But I definitely see KO winning this match just because he's been on a roll. And obviously after that big loss to Cody at the Rumble, I feel like he needs a win going into whatever he's going to go into Mania. So again, it probably will be another type of match between them two, where obviously Kevin wants to come back in, get back at him. So that's how I see it going.
Yeah, so Lewis, you actually changed my mind. Because initially, I was going to go with Sami Zayn with the mindset being that from last week, I think I had said that I think this is where you're going to get the return of Randy Orton. But then I thought again, like you can still have Kevin Owens win this match and just have Randy Orton attack him from behind afterwards. So but regardless of who's going to win or lose, this match is going to deliver, and more than likely, it's probably going to end up stealing the show because you're going to have the crowd support of them being in Canada. You know, obviously that Daniel mentioned. You know, these two have been going at it since the days of El Generico and Kevin Steen from Ring of Honor, and their chemistry is top notch. So you already know all the spots that you're going to get. I mean, you might see some old like. I implore you guys, if you guys haven't, to go back and like watch some of those highlight some of those matches or highlight back in the day, because they're gonna go back to a lot of old spots, like when that DDT that Sammy used to do when he dives, like when he's diving under the turnbuckle. I definitely think you're gonna see that. You might see Kevin Owens.
Can he do that? We haven't seen that in so long. We haven't seen it
because they're in Canada. He's gonna do it. I'll call it right now. He's gonna do. That's gonna be a spot in the match, just because it's in Canada and because it's Kevin Owens. Yeah, he'll do it.
We should do a bingo card of everything that's gonna happen in the match. Like
squares, the squares.
But I'm going Kevin Owens as well. Just like you said, Lewis. You know, he's still coming off that loss at the Royal Rumble, so I definitely think he is definitely due for a win on the PLE. And I think right after the win, I think he's gonna try to I guess kill Sami Zayn probably after, and then
whoa. Once they have the match, you can't do that after the match. They're technically WWE employees after the match, Brian. You can't try to kill them afterwards.
It's number one, it's unsanctioned. Now, granted, after the 3 count, we don't know. But then again, after the 3 count.
Why is there
it's
unsanctioned?
And they send Randy Orton out there to protect their investment.
I think like I said, Kevin Owens tries to do some extreme shit, and then here comes Randy Orton.
Yeah, another clean sweep here. I'm going Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn is a loser. He's been losing to Drew McIntyre. He's been losing on Raw every week. He's a loser. It's okay. He's going to go to Toronto and be a loser like he's been for the past, 20 matches and lose because he looks like an idiot in all of this. There was no reason for him to team up with Roman. There was no reason for him to team up with Cody. All these people that he keeps trying to align himself and be friends with and stuff like that have betrayed him, and he has lost every match a step of the way. Every feud. He doesn't need to win this one. Kevin Owens needs to continue his reign of terror and figure out a way to get back to Mania. Now, I don't know. Maybe this sets up their Mania match, and that's what this ultimately is going to be, a stepping stone for that, which I think should be the right way to go. But Kevin Owens should win this match. I don't see Sami Zayn winning this match. I just don't.
I see all of this. Like you just said, Sammy's been losing a lot, and I think it's going to lead him to become heel. But I think this will be the catalyst that could lead him to a title.
He sells his soul to The Rock. That's what it is. Sami Zayn has been losing for years and years and years just to turn around, cut his hair short again, and sell his soul.
I mean, that would make sense. He's already family. So, so he's already got that connection.
I know he's an honorary Oos.
He's an honorary Oos. So that would make sense.
Just imagine The Rock saying "Oosie." Oh man.
But I do see this downward spiral of Sammy easily.
Because technically, that's what he's been doing. That's what he's been on.
Oh yeah, and he's already been noticing it. Obviously, what Karrion Kross has been saying is focus on yourself. Why are you helping everybody else but yourself? When are you gonna help yourself? And it's you're helping Jay, you're helping this person.
And in turn, in reality, no one's helping him.
That's true.
Nobody.
You got his best friend trying to end his career. Where's Jay? Where's Roman? Where's anybody? So I see this definitely leading. If Jay wins at Mania, which I'm pretty sure is what's going to happen. He could potentially be that dark horse to even take that off of Jimmy. Just because that dark word. That's why I say I feel like he'll win the title as a heel.
Wow.
That
That would be a great story.
that should have been your hot take of the year when we did it a month ago.
That's a pretty good one. I'm not against that.
That's a good one.
I'm not against that at all. Shit, but we all have Sami Zayn losing this one. Kevin Owens is winning this unsanctioned match. All right. Let's keep moving on here to the women's elimination chamber match. We have the returning Alexa Bliss, who gracefully returned at the Royal Rumble. We have Liv Morgan. We have Naomi and Bianca, who recently lost their tag team titles on Monday Night Raw to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. We have Bayley from SmackDown, and we have the upcomer Roxanne Perez entering her first elimination chamber. Who do you guys have in this one?
I mean, with this, it's just really just a simple cross elimination. I mean, Liv Morgan just won the tag team titles, and plus we've seen Liv and Rhea many times now, and their feud ended at the debut of Raw on Netflix. No, it ended. Trust me.
You got destroyed.
So you got Liv out of the equation. Naomi, even though she is considered a top woman, I do think they're going to be leaning into the whole Jade storyline to pretty much reveal that hers to be the attacker. So I don't think they're going to go in the direction of Naomi. Alexa Bliss would definitely be very interesting. But then when you're thinking about WrestleMania and what would be the best matchup, I don't think she would be the best one going forward. Maybe character wise, but definitely not for like that WrestleMania spot. And then Roxanne would be a surprise. I would love to see Roxanne come out on top, but as we saw on Raw, they're kind of really pushing this whole feud with Bayley. I think they both had a backstage segment, or either that, or I saw something on social media where they had like a segment backstage. So I think they're going to go forward with that. So that crosses Bayley out, and then you got Bianca left, which is the best matchup. And I actually did some research. So Rhea and Bianca have faced off before, but it was in NXT. But it was in NXT when Bianca was nowhere near where she is right now. Yeah. This is when she was first starting out, and she was just a heel, just still building that heel character. Like maybe like 4 years later. So we've never had the match with how these two characters are right now, and I think this is the direction they're gonna go in. So I got Bianca. Now I did see something online for a prediction. Someone predicted, what if Naomi gets taken out, and then Jade reappears and takes her spot.
And see that's my thought process. Is like Jade has to make an impact because they can't. I don't know. And maybe as far as the women's, I feel like she needs to be in Mania if she's cleared. And if not, then I don't see the point of this whole story. I feel like they wouldn't be bringing her up if she wasn't cleared. And I don't know. I honestly would find it more interesting if Bianca was the one who took her out. I feel like that, because that would be a huge powerhouse match between them. Like you could easily build that feud to Mania, and that would be a big payoff. And then you'd have them both kind of like be stars at that point, no matter who won, so. But then that also leaves the question. I was like, who else could really win the chamber? I'm like, you're gonna have Alexa Bliss, who is being teased for the whole Wyatt 6 against Rhea. That doesn't really especially since they just went to SmackDown. That doesn't really make sense.
So you don't want the worms on the mat again, like at WrestleMania 33 with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. So you don't want that.
See,
I don't know.
Oh man,
Dan, this is what pisses me off about you sometimes. Because you over here always being the one on here talking about we need to promote the positivity and then accusing us of doing negative, and then you bring up some bullshit like that. Which
I don't want Alexa Bliss. I don't want Alexa Bliss in the Wyatt.
She can uplift the Wyatt 6. All right, she can.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I believe. But yeah, besides her, I'm like, I don't really see anybody else being that person that would make a good opponent against Rhea. Obviously, we don't want to see Liv again. Roxanne Perez, I said, could easily, you could do the same story as like her being like the Rhea to Charlotte when they faced off at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like that could be, we still haven't really seen Roxanne on Raw. And then Bayley, I mean, come on, I feel like Bayley's kind of had her time. Yeah, she's been popping up everywhere, but
whoa. She just won the title at WrestleMania last year. Okay, let's give her some more respect here, Lewis, rather than you just being negative.
What did I say?
Which is another reason why she shouldn't win, because she had her moment last year.
Exactly.
You guys are negative. Terrible.
See, here you go. Terrible. And this motherfucker's talking about warm graphics on the fucking match.
Hey! I didn't come up with the idea. That's all I'm saying.
You know what you bring it up? You talking about some shit from what, 2017? Like, well, this is
that's where we're going. I'm sorry. The Wyatt Six. I'm sorry. It's a nice tribute. We've
barely seen them. They've had like 3 matches,
but they're teasing it again.
Exactly,
they're teasing it
because they're still.
Didn't they release some of the people?
No. None of their people got released.
No, I think Uncle Howdy's hurt. I think Bo Dallas.
I think one of them. It's either Bo.
One of them's injured. I think that's why one of them is like coming back. That's why I feel it's actually going to be more impactful with her as the leader, honestly. Because honestly, the Uncle Howdy, I mean, they haven't done anything with it at this point. Everybody already knows the Alexa Bliss character. I feel like that'll
bring back Twisted Bliss, please. Thank you. That's all I want. She was fine as how she was. Sorry. But who are you going with, Lewis? You didn't get a pick. You want to see Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley 3, don't you? That's what you want. That's why we didn't get Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley.
Okay. As much,
he's just having a tough time because Natalia's not in the match.
How dare you?
So I'm putting you down for Natalia.
I was gonna say before terrible ideas were thrown in. I side note, I actually give a lot of props to Liv just based off of that match on Monday. I don't know why, maybe the way they pulled things off in that match and how, all the close calls and everything, but
no, that match was fantastic.
Exactly.
That was a great match.
That was a great match. I don't know. It just, she seemed way better in the ring. I'm not saying that she's been terrible recently, but it just, it was just it highlighted all of her attributes. And I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, I definitely don't want to see her and Rhea again. I'm going to just go Bianca at this point, honestly. It makes sense, but if they're going to do something with Jade at Mania, it has to be something good. I don't know. And I don't know what it's going to be.
Maybe Jade cost her the match at WrestleMania.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll say this.
That would be crazy. I'm
gonna make a strong prediction here. If anyone else but Bianca wins, Io Sky is going to be added to the match. And it's going to end up being a triple threat at WrestleMania. Somehow Io and Rhea is going to end up being some type of DQ or some schmoz where Io gets screwed, and then somehow she's going to end up getting back in the match. If anybody but Bianca Belair wins,
I don't know about that. They gotta showcase Rhea, and I feel like Bianca and Rhea should happen because it's the match this is one of the matches that we've needed for a long time. They've been keeping Bianca away from Charlotte. We at least need some type of mega match, Bianca versus Rhea, because it needs to happen. These are two of the best women of the era. That's what it needs to happen.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only good matchup. If you're gonna do 1-on-1, then you have to go Bianca. But if it's anybody else, then I don't think you can sell the 1-on-1 match as strong as with Bianca. So then you need Io in there to add some more power to it.
No, you could definitely sell Rhea Bianca. That's
no. That's what I'm saying. No, Louis, that's what I'm saying. You can sell Rhea and Bianca, but Rhea versus anybody else but Bianca, you can sell it as much. So therefore,
so you're saying if hypothetically Io were to win the title, then you'd have to do a triple threat with Rhea and Bianca in there.
Or no, with Rhea and whoever else were to win besides Bianca. Like I said, if
Oh.
Bianca wins, 1-on-1 with Rhea. Anybody else, make it a triple threat with Io. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just to hang her up with Jade because all the reports are saying she's back. I watched the video this morning from Chaotic Wrestling saying she's back in WWE, and it's like, then why wasn't she there on Monday to further the storyline? She's not there.
I don't know. I guarantee she's gonna do something at the Chamber. This is like that's the only thorn.
It's a waste of a story if she doesn't come back. Like she has to come back.
Yeah. If she doesn't do anything at the Chamber, then it's like, what is the point of that story at this point? Because it's like whoever did that to you has to be in that match, and it's like, where's the payoff going to be? Really at Mania? Like you're going to come back and screw somebody? Like,
and then it's like, who else is it going to be? Is it going to be Rhea Ripley who attacked her? Like I don't like what is the payoff? Like I don't get it. I'm trying to think. Didn't Bayley replace Jade in the Survivor Series match?
Yes.
Yes, she did. Bayley did.
Oh, maybe you could have Bayley versus Jade.
What or what if, because both Bianca and Rhea are technically baby faces, and you need one of them to turn heel? What if it is revealed that Rhea is the one that attacked Jade after Bianca wins the Elimination Chamber? Now you got now you have a reason because now you attacked my tag team partner. Now you attack.
That could be. There's a lot of ways I could go about this. Like,
but then that's what I'm trying to. Where was Rhea at Survivor Series?
He said, "No, Rhea was on that same team with Jade."
But Bayley replaced her.
Yeah, but Bayley ended up.
Rhea was in War Games. Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah,
She was.
Rhea was in War Games.
The mask and everything.
Yeah, she was the de facto captain. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways to go about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how they're gonna do this reveal because I know Jade, regardless of what happens, the way that they're playing it out, it looks like Jade is gonna end up being the babyface, and that's not. I don't think that's necessarily the best way to go because she's a better heel character.
But that's the thing. Whoever attacks her has to be the heel.
I know.
This is how they should do
it. Yes.
This is how they should do it. Bianca wins the Chamber. Rhea defeats Io. Bianca comes out, does the point, stands in front of Rhea, and then Jade comes out. Jade walks down to the ring. They take a pause for a moment, and she punches Rhea Ripley. That's how they have to do it. Because there's no other way.
What, to make it a triple threat, Jade, Bianca, and Rhea?
Nah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, she attacked me or whatever. Yeah. If they were going with Rhea as the attacker.
It doesn't make none of this story doesn't make sense because it's been on the shelf for so long and they've been playing this angle of Liv, Raquel, Rhea, Naomi, Bianca.
The Liv Raquel thing, that's just to throw a wrench in it. I guarantee they didn't do anything. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. At this point, whoever did it has to have a really good reason to make it work. If it's going to be some crap, it's like, I just don't like you. Like,
the obvious choice is either Naomi or Bianca. Like they set it up.
My brain tells me it should be Bianca. I want Bianca's heel, so it's like
that's the only reason. That's the only reason why I want it. But is WWE going to pull the trigger on?
But then you also had the little spats between Naomi and her while they were tagging too. Like, oh, you should win. I was like, I should win. So it could be Naomi.
And she officially joins the bloodline. That's what this all is. Just for get Naomi officially in the bloodline. That's what this all is.
Basically.
But shit, we're another sweep here. We're all going Bianca to win the Elimination Chamber. Let's keep moving on here to the men's Elimination Chamber. We have Damian Priest. We have Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and John Cena in his first match outside the Royal Rumble, per se, in WWE in his final farewell tour. Who do you guys have in this one? This is a doozy.
Well, Well, before we name it, either our picks for me, there's only two guys. It really comes down to Cena or Punk. I mean, it literally comes down. Yes,
You're not giving Logan Paul the chance to win the match. He just slapped CM Punk.
Yeah, okay.
You made him bleed. You made him bleed.
You didn't mean that. You did. Anyway,
I mean,
it comes down to those two guys.
WrestleMania takes a lot of eyes.
It comes down to those two guys and like we just talked about Cody and Rock and whether or not the winner of that match could fit into that story. And either guy, Cena or Punk, could fit into that story. So that's why.
I'm sorry, I do not.
Cena?
I do not
John Cena?
That's not happening.
Heel John Cena at the stage. He can restart the NWO. He can restart the NWO with The Rock. Come on.
This is why I got pissed off about The Rock saying that there didn't need to be a match between him and Cody, because if he intended on wrestling, I could then easily see, what if they do a triple threat with Rock, Cena, and Cody? Then Cena winning makes sense. But now that you got this and you mentioned
I don't think Cody could carry Cena and Rock at this point. That's too much heavy lifting.
It's too much old age.
No. I mean, I literally would have to be Rock. I think Cena could still somewhat maintain it. It would be Rock that you would have to carry.
All right. Well, did you name your pick, Brian, or no?
So based upon all that and the way the story's going, I'm going CM Punk. Yeah, I just think that it makes more sense that if there is going to be somebody that would hypothetically give their soul to the Rock, assuming that Cody doesn't, CM Punk would make the most sense, because obviously he's a tremendous heel. He still has the favor from Paul Heyman in his back pocket, and you have to see how that's going to factor in. I just think that CM Punk would be the way to go here.
Daniel, can you do me a favor and pull up that picture again?
You need to remember the contestants, Lewis. Is this?
No, I want to highlight, because we were saying all you got to do is cut that photo in half and just focus on the bottom half. Those are your main three.
You're cutting out Seth Rollins out of that equation?
Yeah.
He's not winning anything at this
point. We're gonna miss his funky outfits. What are you talking about?
I'll call it right now. Seth Rollins is gonna get eliminated first.
What?
Yeah, I'm calling it right now. That's my hot take. Seth Rollins is gonna get eliminated first.
So what does he do at WrestleMania?
Nothing.
I don't know.
Throw him in that Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Actually, wait a minute. I might have to take that back, because there's a good chance he might end up having a match with Roman. So
I wouldn't be upset at that. But like I
said, I would love to see CM Punk, Seth, and Roman in a triple threat at WrestleMania. I would love to see that. And it'd be for the number one contendership for the next night on Raw. That's what I would love to see, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
See, this was so tough because, like I said earlier, Drew makes a lot of sense to be Rock's champion, but at the same time, yes, everything that CM Punk has been saying, I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make money, I'm the devil, blah, 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 that also fits too. But at this stage, with how Punk is, I don't know if he really needs to go heel. It makes sense, but he's just so over, like, people are going to love him either way, which is, I feel, is going to be the tricky part. Because, like,
again, another thing he can do, he can be mad at Triple H. Triple H is legitimately part of the reason why he was out of there, with Vince, with Shawn Michaels, all those guys keeping him down.
If Rock is the one making him the champ,
that's no. That's the whole point. The whole feud in that whole standpoint is CM Punk turning his back on the industry in that sense and going with The Rock. He's going against
How
Triple
is
H.
that turning your back on the industry if you're going with The Rock? That is the industry.
You're going corporate. You're going against the fans. All the people that supported you.
I misheard you as like he's turning away from the authority to go with The Rock.
No. But he's just like he's pissing off all the goodwill that people have put into him and wanted to see him for the past 8 years.
Yeah,
come back to WWE and all that stuff. So that can be a very good standpoint from him. And shit, it's weird. Would it be Drew? I don't see Drew winning. He won last year. He won the Chamber last year.
Did he?
Yeah,
he did.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's my only thing.
You remember when we all said if Drew doesn't win, WrestleMania is gonna be shitty or something? Like we all said like, yo, if Drew doesn't win, this is bullshit or something. Yeah. So
okay, damn.
So you can cut the picture in half because we're not going to have a repeat Chamber winner, Lewis.
I'm sorry, I don't have every winner drilled in my head, of every single Chamber match. Damn. So it's either between John Cena and CM Punk. I think I'm gonna go Cena.
What? Cena is going to main event. Wait. So Cena's going to main event WrestleMania and sell his soul.
It's his last WrestleMania.
And sell his soul to The Rock.
Who says he's going to sell his soul?
He has to. That's the whole storyline with Cody.
No. Because, you could have Cena Cody, and then whoever really is going to sell the soul for The Rock just put themselves into that match. There you have a triple threat with whoever wants to sell their soul.
They don't have the money in the bank cashing. Can't do that at WrestleMania.
How many times have you said that The Rock can do whatever he wants?
Yeah.
But that's for The Rock.
Here's your Vince. Here's your authority figure who's doing whatever the hell he wants and putting whoever he wants into that main event.
I want The Rock to be in that position to do that, not somebody else.
No, he's not. He's not wrestling. He's not wrestling unless it's Roman, and I feel like that's not happening until next year. So if he really wants Cody to be his champion, I don't see him obviously doing that. He's gonna get somebody who's willing to do that, and you could like we just said, you could easily get. Could you imagine a Cody Cena Punk triple threat match?
Why would it be triple threat? How would it be triple threat?
Because I just said Cena wins, and then Rock will put whoever he wants to be his champion.
Yeah, man, and then that's how you get Punk in.
That's how you get Punk.
Or you could just have Punk use his the Paul Heyman favor of get me into the main event.
Yep,
you could do it that way.
I saw somebody came up with CM Punk winning the Chamber and then him using his favor to get Roman to stop The Rock, and that sets up Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania. CM Punk.
I saw that too. That actually is a good ass idea. But again, we don't know if this motherfucker is working WrestleMania or not. He clearly said that him and Cody don't need to have a match. So the fact that you don't know whether he's competing or not, like, kind of is what I'm saying. See how frustrating this is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that idea because that kind of solves my Punk being in Mania dilemma. So I'm gonna go that way, especially because Punk also said like how, well, you got John Cena just pulling rank and putting himself into the match while I'm over here fighting every week. If he becomes Rock's thing, he's like, you know what? Put me in that match now. Yeah, I didn't win the Chamber. Yeah, I didn't win the Rumble. Who cares? I'm your guy. Put me in that match.
I want CM Punk win this because I want him to sell his soul to The Rock. And I think it will be the biggest.
Can still do it. He can still do it without having to win.
Nah, because I think that adds the intrigue.
But how do you just put Cena in Mania and not have it?
No, I'm not talking about Cena. I'm talking about CM Punk.
No. I know, but I'm saying, okay, if you have Punk win, obviously that's a main event spot. Where do you leave Cena on the card? He's just gonna feud.
He could be in the Andre Memorial Battle Royal. He's never been in it.
How dare you,
Lewis? There he goes again, accusing us of negativity.
But I know. Look at him.
Bullshit of an idea.
The most negative comments.
You want Cena in the main event, at WrestleMania at this stage.
His last WrestleMania, yes, he needs to be in the main event.
But he's having his farewell tour. We know he's done at the end of the year.
It's not going to be as big as WrestleMania, though.
As I said, if Cena wins the title, he needs to sell his soul to The Rock, and we need to get heel Cena.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Yes, we do.
We
need to get heel
Cena in the WWE for this long. Yes, he started off as a heel, but he has been babyface this entire time. He's not going heel in his last run. I could see it happening after Mania. You know,
he needs to make
because he could turn heel and then get the championship and run it until the very end and then lose the title.
It's like Austin. It's like Austin and Vince at WrestleMania 17. You shake hands with the devil.
You gotta remember
that is what needs to happen.
Oh,
whoever wins the chamber needs to shake hands with The Rock at WrestleMania, walking out with the title. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, I remember.
What, with The Rock's championship belt?
Becomes the people's champion.
Yeah. Now, I was just gonna say, like, guys, I remember he's John Cena. So realistically, even if he goes for the title at WrestleMania and then he loses, he can then randomly decide, okay, now I'm gonna go after the other world title, and then start with that, and then literally win that world title, and then say,
watch him be like, I'm a free agent. I can go whatever brand I want.
Exactly. No, well, because it's his last year, he's gonna get that. Yeah, he ain't gonna be he's not gonna be.
He ain't in line.
He's gonna be a free agent.
Yeah. Whoever wins the chamber, who we're probably going with our favorites, either Cena or CM Punk, they need to end WrestleMania shaking hands with The Rock and holding up the title. It has to happen. If John Cena goes there and wins the title and then he's not shaking the hands with The Rock, what is the point of that?
But why would he need to if he's going to get a spot in
Mania? It's his last chance.
But what does he need The Rock for?
It's his last to get the title to ensure that 17th title in history.
So you're telling me, okay, so he's getting the match from winning the chamber, but then shaking hands with The Rock guarantees him getting the title?
No, I'm saying The Rock comes out and screws Cody, handing the match to John Cena or CM Punk. That has to happen. It has to happen.
How is that screwing Cody? You just mean, you mean like he's basically handpicking his champ.
Yeah, like he's screwing over Cody. Like that's the whole point of the story.
Turning him down, yeah.
There's no point. I'm tired of all this stuff where it's just like it has to happen. It has to happen. For God's sakes, it has to happen. If Cody Rhodes is not going to turn heel, whoever wins at WrestleMania needs to win the belt turning heel. That has to happen. There's no way they can.
You really think Cena should not be in the main event of WrestleMania at all?
Only if he turns heel. That is the only way.
Well, if he doesn't, he doesn't. What do you do with him?
What's the point of that?
Why does he need to be heel right before Mania?
No, not before Mania. Whoever wins the chamber.
You're saying this would happen if he wins the chamber.
No, what I'm saying is if they win the chamber, they play babyface all the way up until WrestleMania. In the match, The Rock comes out and helps the person turns heel to win the title. That has to happen. There's no point of John Cena winning, going to WrestleMania and then just winning 17.
I think Lewis's point is
baby faces though.
Yes, I think Lewis's whole point is because, like you said, because it's John Cena's last year, and it's like if he's not main eventing or in a world title match, then where would you hypothetically put him? Like what else can you do with John Cena if he's not going to be in the title match at WrestleMania? I think that's what you're struggling with, right, Lewis?
Yeah, yeah. Because I don't want to see like, oh well, I lost the Rumble, I lost the Chamber. What am I doing at WrestleMania?
Exactly. You want to know what I'm saying?
Especially in a way, since he made his intention clear when he started this retirement tour that like, this is about 17.
He wants to win that last title. Like
you want to know? I'm changing my pick. I'm going Cena.
After all that, you still agree with me?
No. Who did you pick? You picked CM Punk, didn't you?
No, I picked Cena.
I'm still sticking with that.
I picked Cena.
Am I going to be? Yeah, I'm going Cena. This is about 17. How do you get to 17? You lost the Rumble. You win the Chamber. You ensure 17 by teaming up The Rock and turning heel.
No, he's not turning
Yes.
heel.
What is he gonna do? He's gonna be. Whoa. So wait a minute. We think John Cena's back every week for Raw.
Yes, he said he's gonna be a full-time person.
If he's going to do that, turn heel. I don't want to see Go Lucky John winning the title and being all happy and shit.
Do that for
It's the last time.
It's his last year. You're telling me that you want the man who's been the biggest babyface ever to be a heel and make every child cry every week?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Not happening.
That is what I want.
That is.
God damn it.
I'm saying, okay, hear me out. Like I said, Cena wins the Chamber. Punk sells his soul. It's a triple threat at Mania. I'm gonna say Punk wins, but then you set up Cena Punk for SummerSlam, and that's where he wins the title.
Well, there's a 2-night.
You guys discuss me.
That would be a night 2.
How does that? You just want a heel John Cena for no reason.
We need it as
on his final
because we never got it.
The industry needs it.
No,
we never got it. How many
heels do we have right now? There's so many heels right now.
Realistically, Roman's a babyface. Roman, Cena, Seth, Punk, they're all babyface.
Technically, the only heel is Kevin Owens in the Bloodline.
And Drew. You got Drew.
And Drew.
Gunther.
Yeah, those
He's a champion already.
No, yeah. You just named all the top.
Definitely losing at Mania.
This is tough. Who am I going to go with? I want CM Punk to sell his soul. I want John Cena to sell his soul.
I do want CM Punk to sell his soul. It comes down to those two guys. Nobody else.
God damn it.
But Punk selling his soul has to be for a reason. If he wins the Chamber, there's no reason for him to sell his soul.
To win the title.
But he's already getting the match.
That's fine. The point is not the match. The match is whatever.
Exactly.
So you're talking more about a guarantee.
It's like a guarantee in WrestleMania. Because like you said, because he wants the winner to be shaking hands with The Rock at the end, a la Vince and Austin.
But I get that, but I don't like the idea of The Rock just coming out and screwing somebody or like interfering. It has to be like they win and then The Rock comes out and shakes their hand.
Yeah, but the story is kind of going in that direction though. Especially
did you not watch WrestleMania 17? Mm-hmm.
No, maybe.
That ended up being.
When Vince came out and helped Austin beat The Rock.
As crazy as that moment was, that did end up being a mistake. But yeah,
this is different. Nobody wanted to see Austin turn heel. Nobody wanted to see Austin turn heel. Everybody wants to see CM. Everyone wants to see CM Punk turn heel.
You said they want CM Punk to turn heel?
Yes. Nobody wants babyface Punk.
Exactly. He's already been babyface Punk this entire year. He has to
exactly. So turn heel. He's probably sick of it too. He already has his heel grown
up. That's literally what I'm saying, Dan. Cena wins. Punk turns heel. He gets put in there.
No.
You could do the same thing. Yep.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
How not?
Because you have to keep that a secret. You have to play on that. You can't just be like CM Punk now in the match.
Actually, you can use the Paul Heyman favor.
How is that a Paul Heyman favor?
He can talk to The Rock
because he owed him.
He can talk to The Rock
and be like,
Cena sells his soul. Punk sells his soul, and he gets put in the match. Favor added. Soul sold. Say that fast. Soul sold.
Soul sold.
God damn it.
The fact that we're struggling about this shows that this is going to be like a must-see main event match.
Oh, yeah.
So Brian's going to see CM Punk. Lewis is going John.
I'm going Cena.
God damn it.
If Punk wins, I don't know what they're doing, John Cena. And I don't see Cena not being in the main event at Mania.
Yeah, bro.
It can't just be my final WrestleMania opponent. Like it can't.
You want to know what? We can still get CM Punk versus Seth at WrestleMania.
No.
No. I mean,
no.
That feud, the feud can be picked back up. But matter of fact, actually, picking that up, even though that match was the debut Raw on Netflix, like to build that animosity again, what they're gonna have another promo, like
for what?
I think the only way you go back to that is if the title's involved now at this point.
God
Put Seth in that damn IC title feud. Put him in there. We don't need Seth in the main event. As much as I give Seth props and being consistent, his character work right now is not main event status.
Okay, so what is Roman Reigns doing for WrestleMania?
Why not? Like you said, like somebody said, Roman Seth. There's a giant feud right there. Easily, they hate each other. And after what he did to him at the Rumble, you could easily work off of that.
And plus, Roman Reigns has never pinned Seth Rollins, so that's a story they can go to.
Boom.
I wasn't picking Seth Rollins. God damn it! Yeah, I'm just gonna go CM Punk. I'm just gonna go.
Oh, you changing up on me now? Wow. I'm not a man of
your word. Because I want to heal John Cena, and you guys have said it yourself. You're trying to sell. You're trying to sell merch. It needs to happen.
Tell me what the heel Cena merch is.
It's just him and The Rock. All right, so put this in perspective.
No hustle, no loyalty.
Put this in perspective. Two guys that went to Hollywood. Two guys that got on an even playing field. They each beat each other, and now they respect each other. And now they're gonna run the wrestling world.
Because
the new world order.
Like we said, this is the last year. So it's the last year they can get that merchandise money, man. So you gotta sell. You gotta sell. Merchandise. You're not gonna see these numbers again. That
merchandise was selling even when John Cena was away.
Was it?
Like it's gonna always be there.
Was it still
it's always gonna be there.
I mean, it may have been decent, but now that he's back, I bet you it's like times like a million.
Especially all his successes. So this is the last time. Like
times a million in a way.
I want to heal Cena, and I want to heal Cena.
No, it's not happening. But at the same time, I've been wrong before. But I just don't. For his final year, I don't see Cena becoming a heel.
All right, for the sake of this podcast not running too long, I'm just going to pick CM Punk. I'm going to go CM Punk. All the promos, the devil stuff. Even though I want if we don't get CM Punk,
if Punk wins, you're just saying that The Rock is going to help him win that Mania.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoever wins the Chamber, The Rock is going to help win at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
But The Rock's there. Why not come out and be like? And then he could still have them screw them.
No, because it's not as effective.
So then how will we ever...
It's not as effective.
I don't know. But at the same time, we don't know if Rock is actually going to be at Mania.
He is going to be at Mania.
He's got that live action Moana. He's got that live action Moana movie going.
No, he'll be
there.
The Rock. No, he'll be there. He'll just not be in the match, which is bullshit. But all right.
Yeah, I'm going CM Punk. I think he's going to sell a soul. And I think The Rock is going to come out, look CM Punk in the face. CM Punk's going to act like he's not going to know what's going on. The Rock is going to hit the rock bottom on Cody. CM Punk is going to pin him 1, 2, 3. CM Punk's going to celebrate. Everyone's going to be shocked. And then they're going to shake hands in the middle of the ring. That's what's going to happen. Over Cody Rhodes. That's what's going to happen. Mark my words. It has to happen.
I do see Cody losing this year for sure.
I would love it to be John Cena, though. I would love it to be
a scenario with Cena, that means that would mean the title is in jeopardy. So, yeah.
I would love it to be John Cena, though. But CM Punk is the obvious choice.
Just as an aside, and just to say something funny, if they were to go with Cody versus Punk for the main event of WrestleMania, that would be like the biggest middle finger to AEW. I just want to say.
You guys couldn't get these guys on TV.
Yeah.
AEW, I don't even know what they're doing. They're dead in the water. They're dead in the water.
They got a pay-per-view coming up on the 8th, Revolution.
Yeah, not Grand Slam, Revolution.
Yeah, they got pay-per-view coming up, I think.
You mean Cope? You mean Cope? My bad. Cope is going to wrestle John
It's
Morrison.
rated R Cope. All right, get it right.
Yeah, yep, Cope. Yep.
Rated
World
R
title match. Ospreay's facing Fletcher in a steel cage. Omega is going after the international title. MJF is facing Hangman. I mean,
I saw that.
I mean, like
You're not going to
AEW
convince me it's a good card anymore.
Yeah,
Is
bro,
the ring
like,
big
like I
enough?
said-
Is the ring
listen,
is the
AEW
ring big enough this time? Is the ring going to make it?
Like I said, no, AEW strength is their pay-per-view. Like,
Yeah, it is.
if you can somehow get through some of their stuff they do on television and get to the pay-per-view, the pay-per-views always deliver. So
I can't do that. I need a story behind my matches that actually makes sense and actually go somewhere. I'm sorry, I can't.
Hey, it hurts Syndicate's doing pretty good.
crowd is loving them now, singing the theme song and everything.
Jesus Christ. We can't keep doing this with AEW. We can't keep mentioning AEW on this program.
But we're on the road to WrestleMania, so let's focus on the positive. See, I know I mentioned AEW, so that's on me. My bad.
Here's to CM Punk or John Cena turning heel, guys. Here it is.
Oh, Daniel just wants word life.
Yes. Just egg everybody on for 12 months while he's here. So, all right. So if John Cena wins and then he wins the title at WrestleMania, what happens? He's just a babyface and saying it was such an honor to win 17.
He's not winning the title at WrestleMania. That's not what I said.
So what is he doing at WrestleMania then?
Did you not listen to what I said, Dan?
No, it doesn't make any sense.
So he's so enraged by me just saying Cena's not going heel. He didn't even hear my proposal. Do you see this, Brian? Do you see this? My God.
All right.
Poor listening skills.
Definitely going back to the tape on this one.
Jesus.
I'm just saying.
I said Cena wins. He gets to the main event versus Cody. Punk sells his soul to The Rock on a segment or whatever is revealed. And he's added to the match and it becomes a triple threat. And then Punk wins the title at Mania.
Wait. So we're leading up to WrestleMania and CM Punk does nothing leading up to WrestleMania?
No, I'm saying he publicly sells his soul to The Rock, and then The Rock inserts him into the match with Cody and Cena.
Like he used, like I think in that scenario, like he uses the favor from Paul Heyman to get into the match. Rock then helps him, and then it's revealed after the fact that the favor was for Paul Heyman to reach out to The Rock, and Rock to put him in the match.
Whatever way they do it, yeah.
Wait, so The Rock is going to listen to Paul Heyman?
They have the history from last year with the Roman Reigns and everything. So, I mean, the history is there.
How does this not make sense, Dan?
No, that scenario does make sense because, like I said, last year
he's beating his head.
Like,
they've
Paul
literally
Heyman was
talked about
next to
this favor for months. What is this Punk? What is it, Punk? What is this favor that? Oh well, you know, this favor, you know, only, you know, I don't think it should be talking about. And they still, well, don't remember that Punk has this favor. Punk has this favor. They're still talking about it. So obviously, it has to pay off at Mania. You can't get to Mania and not include Punk or whatever and not have it used. Like,
I just want
it has
CM
to
Punk
be for something big.
I just want CM Punk to turn heel. That's it.
I do too. And
Your
you know
way
what's the catalyst going to be? Him losing.
Your way sucks though. I just want to get that on record. I just want to get that on record.
It's full blown heel powers. Aren't you the one about a heel being a heel?
I want a classic matchup between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, and they're about to finish each other and kill each other, and then The Rock comes out and rock bottoms Cody. That's what I want.
He's not getting away with that clean.
How's he not getting away with that clean? He runs the company. What are you talking about?
You remember what he said last year at WrestleMania to the referee? If you count, you're fired. you know The Rock, I don't fuck around. You count, you're fired. Yeah, you remember that?
Why, you're gonna make it another stupid ass sanction match? Is that what you're telling me? So that there's no refs?
Happened at WrestleMania 17.
Was it unsanctioned?
Nah, it was just no disqualification.
Oh,
like,
I'm
right,
sorry.
like,
what is the difference?
I'm just saying, unsanctioned allows you to commit a crime.
Yeah, exactly. But he's not liable.
So
Exactly.
now because you guys are the wrestling expert, what is the difference between unsanctioned, no disqualification, and no holds bars?
Okay, I think I can break this down.
Go ahead, Brian.
Okay, so obviously we already broke down what unsanctioned means. Unsanctioned. So all these matches in a technical sense have the same rules. It's just that the consequences as far as the company goes change. So for a regular no disqualification match, if somebody were to get seriously hurt, the referee has the right to then throw up the X, and then for other referees to come out, and then the company is showing that because they could be liable if somebody is seriously hurt. Unsanctioned match, there is none of that. The referee is only there literally to make the count. So if somebody seriously gets hurt, the referee can just sit there and just be like, okay, that mean this is done, or are we done? Can we just leak? Because I'm not counting. That's literally what that is. Now no holds barred. I honestly.
It's the Hulk Hogan movie with Tiny Lester Jr. in 1989.
It's all the same.
Now, honestly, I think no holds barred and no disqualification are just one in the same. Like you call a no holds barred match a no disqualification match, and they're interchangeable names. That's the best way to describe it.
It's so
like you're saying, oh, I'm having a no DQ match. Oh yeah, no holds barred. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm having a no holds barred match. Oh, okay, no DQ match. All right, like you know what I mean? That they're one and the same.
I don't know how much. I don't know. It's not a difficult concept to understand, Lewis. I don't understand how you don't understand at this point.
Bro, it's just
because it's not true. It's not true that they're not going to go and check on the wrestlers.
It's real, damn it! It's real, Lewis.
It's such a lie.
It's to the death. That's all we need to know. And sanction is
to the death.
Jesus Christ. You telling me one of these guys that actually freaking starts seasoning the damn match? They're like, oh, no, it's unsanctioned. We're not going to check on them.
They can't do anything. They can't do anything.
That's the whole point. You can't do
anything. They can't do anything until the match is
over.
You
know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go watch all these unsanctioned matches and see what the big difference is.
Earl Hebner was in a lot of them, and he just let it go. He just had to let it go.
Sure.
Actually, don't watch that one with Triple H and Shawn Michaels, because it kind of goes against my point of what the unsanctioned.
Oh, really?
Don't watch that one, because I specifically remember Earl Hebner kind of tried to stop Triple H from like at one point in time Triple H was going to go in for Shawn Michaels' head with the sledgehammer, and like Earl Hebner grabbed it from him. So that's a bad example. Don't watch that match. Watch Earl Hebner just had with Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho from 2008. Watch that one.
Earl Hebner just has a weak soul. That's all it is. He couldn't let Triple H take out Shawn Michaels. That's all it is. He cared too much for the Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah, but then again, this is Vince McMahon logic. So realistically, this is the reason why we're struggling to make
sense. Here we go. Now we blame Vince. I
mean, one in doubt, blame Vince.
Who else? I mean, it's his world, right? This is his world he came up with. So,
and did we hear the rumors that Vince is trying to start? Well, there's rumblings out there that Vince is trying to start a wrestling company again.
Fox too.
I think that's bullshit. I don't see any truth to it, because, well, first of all, Fox has already like done the whole SmackDown thing with WWE, and plus, I think that new NXT show, WWE Evolve, is going to be on Fox's streaming platform Tubi, right? So they're already kind of still in business with WWE. So
really? That's underneath Fox?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just saw it the other day. Tubi is a Fox product. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, shit. Keep Vince away. But all right, that'll do it for this episode. We made our picks. We got Tiffany Stratton and Trish defeating Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. We all have KO in an unsanctioned match, Lewis defeating Sami Zayn. We all picked Bianca to win the Women's Elimination Chamber. Me and Brian are going CM Punk to win the Men's Elimination Chamber. And Lewis is picking John Cena to main event WrestleMania 17. I mean, WrestleMania 41. For an opportunity to win number 17. Yep. There you have it. That will be our picks for the Elimination Chamber taking place this Saturday. We'll get back. We'll obviously come back with the results after that and talk about the fallout from that. Of course, the Monday after that, we'll talk about that as well, as we have some implications there as well. But that will do it for this episode of Ring Takes. Thank you guys for always joining me. As always, kick out on 2. And until next time.